Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is Mike Leveran, and I'm a double diamond with Max International, and I want to welcome you to this training called Building with Events. Since the very beginning, almost over 15 years ago, I should say, is how do we build for events? The goal of an event is this. Every time an events will ignite your business. It's the gas you put on a fire, okay? It's like an engine. And the importance of an event, it builds belief. You see the bigger picture. I don't know how many times that I've brought somebody to an event which just got started, just got started, and they were excited. But after the event, they saw the bigger picture. They saw the vision. They saw the integrity. They saw what Max gave us as a product and a compensation plan. But more importantly, they saw the other people. Either it's a live event, or either it's a Zoom event, or in-person event. It doesn't matter. The belief level of seeing the others there. And then building relationship. You have no idea the amount of people now that know the people that I have in Canada, that know them in Latin America, all over Latin America, that know them all over Europe, all over the Asian market, all over the African market. Why? Because we've got teams all over the world, and they know each other, and we talk to each other, and we get on a Zoom, and sometimes there's 9, 10, 11 countries that are there from different countries. We could never, from different countries, we could never do that in a live event in Toronto, or in Ottawa, that we have like 9, 10, 11, 12 countries represented at an event. We can do it with Zoom every single week. We do it not every time, but we do it often. It builds culture. It shows people that we are different. We build a culture of leaders. And guess what? We sharpen our skills. Every time you listen to a speaker. This morning, I listened to a webinar that John Hobbs did about glutathione. And I said, this is perfect for a brand new website. We've got a section just on glutathione. It's 24 of the most packed minutes, or 20-ish minutes, that you're ever going to see. And then we recognize achievements, those that achieve senior associate, those that just get started. And then you get to senior associate, and then bronze, the core rank of bronze. And you say, wow, I got to the pinnacle level where I can do any other level in the company. Can you imagine that? And then we get to release new tools, new products, new items. Just incredible. See, this is just to share with you that now, most of the times what we do is all about showing people a Zoom meeting when it's full. It's incredible. Know the types of events: a three-way call, a third party, a Zoom meeting, or a webinar. What about a Zoom training webinar? A home or hotel meetings. No, worldwide, people are restarting to do these events. Ottawa today, there was 2,000 people at an event. I just heard it on the news. So we're coming back we're coming out of our cage. We're coming out of our house. Regional and international events, one-on-ones. Understand the purpose of each type of event. But it all boils down to building belief. Understand what we have at our fingertips. Relationship building, warm and welcoming approach. I went to an event in Ecuador in December 4th. Was, we wanted to do the last quarter event. We had way over 100 people. I don't speak the language, but I know enough to say, bienvenidos. Mi nombre es Mike Lebrun. Bienvenidos. My nombre es Mike Lebrun. I know enough to have a small conversation. And when I got on stage, I said to everybody, I said, if I shook your hand and I said, bienvenidos, mi nombre es Lebrun, please stand up. Everybody stood up because I did. Maybe a few people didn't stand up because they wouldn't stand up anyways. But do you understand what I mean? I go to an event and I am not a shy person. I will go say hi to everybody. Hi. Hi, my name is Mike Lebrun. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So you lead by example. Your team will do the same. So I was seeing people coming behind me and saying, hello, how are you, in Spanish. It was just amazing, an amazing feeling of duplication, just an amazing. Events provide an environment to spot new talents and grow new leaders, especially when somebody says, hey, can I introduce the next speaker? And you've got a couple hundred people in the room. Can you imagine? But it's easy to introduce somebody here if there be 400 or 500 people in the room because you're looking at a camera. It's super easy. So if you can start here and finish on stage, it's going to be a lot easier. See, John C. Maxwell said, the leader finds the dream and then the people. The people find the leader and then the dream. Dream, but dream big. If you attend events, you're learning. But if you attend events with your team and guests, you are earning. Remember that, earning. Attend Zoom every event you can. No good excuse to neglect your business, every one of them. Because here's the thing, you can always catch the recording, but there's nothing better than getting it right there and responding to the speaker as you go. It's just an incredible feeling. Dress professional, be professional. Look, I got a nice shirt. Sometimes when I do a training, I'll just have a regular sweater. And then bring your guest. Invite. When there's a Zoom presentation, I say in the training, and you can get this training in the getting started right on the website. Getting started right. It's just a composition of several different things to start right. And so bring your guest. I say in that training, confirm your guest on a Zoom. Confirm your guest on a Zoom training, on a webinar training. Confirm them. Send them a WhatsApp 20, 30 minutes prior, an hour prior. Send them two notices. One 2 hours prior and the other one 10 minutes prior. Tell them to set their alarm. Bring your team. Promote. See, bring your guest. Invite. Build new relationships. Before the Zoom presentation starts, we got people talking here and there and talking. I said, hey guys, talk away before we start. Talk away. It's important. Build a relationship. Listen, learn, and grow your skills. Participate in the meeting after the meeting. Very often I'll close out the Zoom recording and some people will go away and I'll just say, hey, the rest of you stay here. So tell me about your week. Tell me about this. Tell me about that. And people learn from each other. Learn. A lot of people just, after the event, they just move. We just stay on. Sometimes we stay on for another half an hour, 45 minutes, because it's powerful. And remember this, sometimes you need the event, but sometimes the event needs you. It needs your energy, your synergy, your capacity, your love, the zest of life for max. Time to recap after the event. What did you learn? Go to the people that you are mentoring or is coaching and mentoring you. Be proactive. Call them. Oh, wow. Did you hear about this one and this one and this and that? Start practicing. Remember, we teach, right? We learn. We do, we teach, and we duplicate. We learn, we do, we teach, and we duplicate. You do that, you'll have the most incredible max business in history. What did you learn from the event? Do you have a strategy to connect with your team members, with other entrepreneurs? To me, strategically planning to do an event and what are you going to do after is as important as doing the event. Important to learn new skills. Yesterday I did a training, and in the training I said, go out there and get yourself involved in other groups other than Max so you can start conversation. In my WhatsApp this morning, I had 3 people said, I never thought of that. I never heard of that before. I've heard on many webinars, but that person that told me that was not ready to listen to it when I said it before. But she was ready yesterday when she heard it. Get yourself in other groups. More importantly is to implement what you've learned. See, learn to eliminate distractions. Too many times we leave an event and we say, oh, wow, we're so motivated and pumped after an event because we're surrounded by positive-minded people. Folks, that's why these conference calls are so easily accessible. If you cannot be on one of them, guess what? Follow up, follow through, follow up, follow through. Are you getting it? And then follow up and then expand your mind. What kind of exposure can we do? Called duplication. What can we give that person? You are motivated and pumped after an event because you're surrounded by positive-minded people. Be that person that person is looking for. And then in closing is build towards every single event. Special trainings, mentoring and coaching, Zoom presentations, Zoom trainings, live presentations, Super Saturdays, regional event, convention. Do them all. Do them all. And I'm going to tell you, all of the events I'm going to do in the future, they're all going to be on Zoom on top of that. I think it's the most incredible, where wherever I travel worldwide, when I do an event, I'm just going to put on Zoom so people can feel where I'm at and where we are. It's just amazing. Remember that your no's will build your character and your yeses will build your paycheck. That is directly from me to you. Go out there and really have fun building this business. My name is Mike Lebrun, and I want to thank you for listening to this. I hope this was really helpful to you, and you're going to learn a lot from this. We are looking forward to seeing you at our next live presentation training or at our live Zoom training. Thank you very much. Have a great day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.